We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So striding in, Chase Strumpf. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-1. Pops this one up. Turner is there for it. 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Billy Williams.
The next Cub up, Billy Williams. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming, here it is.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
2-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Mark Pryor is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Standing in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And that misses 2-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Pitch on the way. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Digging in, Bryant, and check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Snyder, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jackie Robinson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Kingman. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 10, Dave Kingman.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Urias has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bryant is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. It is taken, strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Here it comes on 1-1.
2. 1-2. Count. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Pee Wee Reese. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Pee Wee Reese.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2. No, ball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Inside and low, 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Russell Martin.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Russell Martin. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. As a look, now the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter. And every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Julio Urias. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Contreras is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Outside ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wilson Contreras goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. 2-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, number 22, Mark Pryor.
At the plate now, Mark Pryor. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the third now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Snyder.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding forward now, Bryant 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Hayward.
Striding into the box, Pee-wee Reese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now a bouncing ball for Ernie Banks. It's short. And that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
Ball outside.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now in the box, Russell Martin. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-0 delivery. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
That missed. That's
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Yu Darvish is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Yu Darvish.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1
3
strike.
runs already home here. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Now at the plate, Chase Strumpf back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-1's the count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you. Ready now, Billy Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Into the box, Dave Kingman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home.
That's the ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man, Darvish, 33 years old. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Line shot to first, and there's one away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Duke Snyder. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Five runs on only 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Bryant. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0.
3-0.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Now back, second baseman.
Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Hayward.
Digging in, Pee Wee Reese. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ernie Banks is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeehaw!
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were two down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Matt Kemp. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's out.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Misses, ball two. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Six runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch.
Excellent.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. This year against right-handed pitching, Turner brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 5 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 6-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Number 11,
Javier Baez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Javier Baez.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Back up the middle. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
the second baseman, Chase Strumpf.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chase Strumpf. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Back goes Kingman. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Now at the plate, Kobe Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Strumpf takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Into the box, Jason Hayward, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Bryant is there, one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Dave Kingman.
Stepping in, Dave Kingman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball outside.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 3-0 pitch.
Yeehaw.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there as it falls. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Dylan Floro takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Dylan Floro.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 2-1. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. LA's on top 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
The shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt.
At the plate now, Matt Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Russell Martin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the box, the first baseman,
Max Muncy will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for LA. They lead it 6-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 8, Ian.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2-1.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chase Strumpf. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball
1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. into the corner and slicing foul. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Kenley Jansen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cody Bellinger is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Standing in now, Billy Williams, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Jansen, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Kyle Bryant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Bryant.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ryan has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Justin Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses off the plate.
That's the ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and 1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2 to first. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, ha!
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Oh.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Dave Kingman.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Digging in to try it again, Ernie Banks. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chris Bryant is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Cubs are down to their final strike here. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Julio Urias with his 4th win this season. Mark Pryor couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Kenley Jansen hammers down the 5-out save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.